Hey everybody, my name is Ronnie Agnew. I'm the Executive Director of Mississippi Public Broadcasting, and welcome to Mississippi Beautiful Day, which we'll celebrate on May 10th, 2021. Mississippi Beautiful Day is a partnership between MPB and Pam Confer, who I think can be considered as Mississippi's greatest ambassador. It was started by former Governor Phil Bryant in 2019, and it's there to celebrate everything that's wonderful about Mississippi, from the arts to our food to our beautiful towns all across the state of Mississippi. I happen to be a native Mississippian. I grew up in rural Mississippi in the country, folks. And I tell you that, when I go home, that is one of the things that makes me so endearing about our state. We're such a different kind of state. I have the pleasure of driving the Natchez Trace. I know a lot of people say that's too slow, but that's the beauty of Mississippi. To be able to drive and take in the beauty of our areas, our geographic areas across the state, from Natchez to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, to North Mississippi, Saltillo, Mississippi, Tupelo area where I'm from, all the way over to almost the Louisiana line. So we just have so many different geographies that make us special. But what really makes us special are our people. Now in Mississippi, you don't meet any strangers. You can go to the grocery store, you can go to church, you can walk down the street, and you're going to know someone. And guess what? That person's probably going to know a member of your family. So I have to tell you that that's what makes Mississippi so special. I travel a lot, and sometimes when I'm in other cities, people just walk right by you. They don't have anything to say to you, and in Mississippi, that just does not happen. You go in Mississippi, you get stopped 10 times just trying to get to your car because people want to know who you are. People want to know who your people are. People want to know who your mom and daddy are and your relatives. So that's so many things that make Mississippi special. But I have to tell you that the brilliance of our people, we have so many people in the arts, so many artists, so many just people who are doing well in business, so many people who have changed the world in so many ways. So help us celebrate Mississippi Beautiful Day. This is our state. Let's take pride in it because Mississippi is beautiful.
For we know even the seasons change. Mississippi, who are we? I know we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The more that we believe that we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The more that we can see that we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The moment we believe that we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The moment we believe we will be free to be. Happy Mississippi Beautiful Day, everyone. I am Pam Confer, the songwriter, the producer, and the recording artist for Mississippi Beautiful. Did you know that people come from all across the world to study Mississippi? Yeah, our resilience, our artistic prowess, our food. Yes, no one cooks like a Mississippian. No one dances like a Mississippian. No one writes poetry like a Mississippian. No one recites poetry like a Mississippian. No one can create visual pieces of art like a Mississippian. And the list goes on and on. The reason why I wrote Mississippi Beautiful was to give each and every one of us across our 82 counties an opportunity to appreciate and to elevate our individual talents, but to also give all of us collectively an opportunity to celebrate the love that we have for each other in this state. I'm excited to be with you this morning, and I'm happy that you were able to join us. So let's get this program started. Thank you.
Who are we?
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 We are a state of salutation where our context mandates a heartfelt greeting.
We are strong, valued communities with a foundation of love and togetherness.
We are a landscape of colors that artwork can be seen as seasons change.
We're the ground of multitude, rich in growth, where crop springs to provide for all.
We are soul, and is represented in every bite of food that is prepared by generational hands.
We are the place that took struggle and pain and transformed it into a blue melody that has been heard around the world.
We are strong in history and tradition, but still willing to listen to our people for a better tomorrow.
Who are we? We are Mississippi. Beautiful Mississippi.
I know we're beautiful. As we continue on with our Mississippi Beautiful Day program, I bring you Morgan Love. Morgan is a senior at the Mississippi School of the Arts. She is also Mississippi's 2020 and our 2021 Poetry Out Loud winner. She's amazing. There is a common thread that runs through Mississippi. We've got this spirituality. We've got this happiness. We've got this welcoming disposition for everyone that crosses our path. Morgan will depict just this in a poem titled Genetics. Thank you, Morgan.
Genetics by Jacqueline Woodson. My mother has a gap between the two front teeth. So does Daddy Gunner. Each child in this family has the same space connecting us. Our baby brother Roman was born pale as dust. His soft brown curls and eyelashes stop people on the street. Whose angel child is this? They want to know. When I say my brother, the people where doubt think it's a cape. Until we smile. And the cape falls.
What do we stand for? Who are we? Nothing remains the same, for we know even the seasons change. Mississippi, who are we? Who are we? How do we claim it?
Mississippi Beautiful, submitted by Michaela Faith Nixon, 4th grade. Mississippi Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mississippi Beautiful. If you only look and see the greatness of Mississippi, the grass is greener and the skies are bluer. Oh, the mossy trees. It is so beautiful you might shed a tear. The beautiful animals you will see walking by trees. How the swamp water sways. If you listen, you can hear. If you look, you can see nature all around you. Mississippi Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mississippi Beautiful. The foods are comforting. The sounds are livelier to the sweet melodies. Mississippi Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can dance to soulful music. Go to the amazing blues festivals. You can sway to jazz and sing to the world. Mississippi Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The massive reservoir where you can fish and eavesdrop to nature's amazing soundscapes. It is the imagination that you create in your world. Mississippi Beautiful.
It's Who Makes Mississippi Beautiful by Isabella Patterson. It's not what makes Mississippi beautiful. It's who. It's the Southern hospitality. It's Grandma's sweet tea. It's the smile you receive when you don't even know who they could be. It's the yes ma'am and the no sir that's deserved. Or just a please and thank you Mama taught you to learn. It's the kindness in every stranger's eyes, or the way no one is ever shy. It's the way you never want to say goodbye. It's the 5-minute talks that turn into 2-hour visits. It's the town Southern charm spirits. It's the integrity shown in everyone's manner, and its amusing candor. It's not what makes Mississippi beautiful. It's you.
Remedy by Sila Henry. The roots, the soil, the growth, the abundance of life is what makes Mississippi beautiful. Our history is rich, far from poor, but filled with juvenile disposition that makes us rot and mold to the core. The trees are weak from the downward pulling of ones who were once breathing. The weeps of sorrow and dejection blow within the breeze of the sickled trees. The whistles and the humming of the birds are just mourning for the ones who can no longer feel the prognostication of life. Their grief is yet to be fulfilled. But Mississippi is such a beautiful place, so beautiful that I cannot sum it up with my inadequate words. Inadequate only because beauty is something that I, as a human, cannot describe. I am only a strain of grass, disparate from a root, while Mississippi is an elder and I am only the infinitesimal youth. I yearn to learn much more of this historical landmark that my feet have been engraved in since my anatomy's pullulation. For years and years, we've searched out for remedy, a cure for our cavernous sorrow. Let us look no further. Let us embrace our surroundings. Let us love. Let us hold. Let us prosper, and let us grow. For we are the future generation, and we are the ones who hold the power. So tight, so impervious, allow our past to be devoured. Sila Henry, Remedy, 422.
We are Mississippi Beautiful!
Hi, my name is Benjamin Sterling. I'm the bass player for the Jerika Singleton Band, this guy here. We here at the Chicago Blues Festival, and I was asked what makes Mississippi beautiful, and to me, I think it's the history. It's the history, because sometimes it get a bad look, but if you really look, the history made us who we are, and I think I'm glad for it, and I love Mississippi.
That's right.
Thank you.
My name is Camden Salter. I love barbecuing because every time we barbecue at night, we see the stars. I love how nice they are, and the moon, it reminds me of my mama.
What makes Mississippi beautiful?
Diversity. Just so many different people from all over. We come from up north and just love Mississippi now.
What makes Mississippi beautiful?
I think the people in Mississippi make it beautiful. They're always so understanding, loving, kind, and very interesting. Always interesting. And they've got soul. Thank goodness, we've got soul.
Mississippi is beautiful because of the opportunities. I'm not saying there's not opportunities, but it's a good place to start because a lot of people may not think that Mississippi is a great place to start, but it's many people who could help you out, and that's a great starting point.
What makes Mississippi beautiful? Mississippi is beautiful because of its humble beginnings. We have come so far from where we have begun. So now where we are with our history, new technology, and future leaders of Mississippi, we are on to a new start. So that's what makes Mississippi beautiful.
What makes Mississippi beautiful is the lack of light pollution. Where I'm from, there is light pollution, so I cannot see stars. And when I came here about 3 years ago for school, I was able to look up and see the stars. Also, there is a lot of rich history that comes from this state. That's what makes Mississippi beautiful.
I would say basically people. I mean, you get a bad reputation, but really people go out of their way to be friendly to you. I still think that people is one of the greatest products that we have. You know, that's my mind is people.
I might get emotional, but it's like the old song goes, red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in his sight. I think that's what makes our state.
And what?
About Mississippi and everything around it, and how beautiful it is, and how beautifully you sang it.
Yeah, so where'd you get the picture from?
So I just went online and I searched up PamConfer, and I tried to look for the best picture of you singing, and then I just found this one, and I thought it just captured you and like the way that you sang, so loud and clear.
Thank you so much. You're very gifted. You're going to go so far.
She watched the video of you singing at the Capitol.
Oh, wow.
And that's where she really came up with just trying to capture that moment in this picture.
So, Mom, what do you think makes Mississippi beautiful?
Well, I'm from Minnesota.
Okay.
So I can have an outsider's perspective. Mississippi is beautiful simply because of the people. The people are what make Mississippi beautiful. There is a troubled past, but that past doesn't have to determine our future. And why Mississippi is beautiful is the landscape, the land, everything we make from Mississippi. We have so many raw resources in Mississippi, and not just the land, but the people. The people are what make Mississippi beautiful.
More than we believe that we're beautiful, and more than we can see that we're beautiful. The more that we believe that we're beautiful, the more that we can see.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
What makes Mississippi beautiful?
The thing that I think makes Mississippi beautiful is all its museums and parks and historical places that have so much awesome history that teaches us about America, and especially the history of jazz and blues music here, because that's awesome. I don't know how else to describe it. That's what I think is beautiful for Mississippi.
Thank you. Wonderful.
I like Mississippi because of the history that's behind it and everything that has happened and all that you can really imagine and how different it is from other states in America.
That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. What makes, anybody can jump in, but what makes Mississippi beautiful?
I like Mississippi because all this history and the zoos, the museums, and everything where you and your family can go out and have fun.
Yeah.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
One more time.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
One more time.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
Say it loud last time.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
All right.
Who are we? What do we stand for? Who are we? Nothing makes us like Mississippi beautiful.
What makes Mississippi beautiful?
I'd have to say the food, the music, the farm life, and just everybody here just makes it beautiful.
What makes Mississippi beautiful is the culture here, the agriculture, as well as the community leaders. Mississippi is a great state. There's so much history here. There's so much foundation here from our founding grandparents and great-grandparents, from everything that we've learned. So I think that that's what makes Mississippi so beautiful, so historical.
What makes Mississippi beautiful?
I think the people is what makes Mississippi beautiful. We're all strong working, we're hardworking, and we're strong and independent, and we're all slowly becoming more equal, and we're all working together to become a better place and make Mississippi better than what it was before in the past.
So yeah, I love Mississippi. I really love Mississippi. I think we might get stuck here for a little while.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is Bernie Wong. I'm from Greenville, Mississippi, born and raised here.
And Anna Ibe from the Philippines. Mississippi is beautiful to me because people say, excuse me, people say hello, people wave even when you're driving, and it's still family-oriented state, unlike the rest of the states in the United States that I have observed.
Mississippi is beautiful because it's a land of opportunity. People just don't know how much opportunity there is here. And if you look down deep, it's the love and culture and stuff that's here. It's unbelievable. So please come visit us everywhere. And I'm proof that we are having a great time here. I've had a successful practice in Mississippi for 40 years, and I've been loved from all the people around here, and I thank God that I'm here. Thank you.
Mississippi is beautiful to me because it's my home, my family, the love that we share, the way we're able to embrace one another, our differences, and the way that we're able to accept others and to come together and just have a great time like we're having this evening. So Mississippi is landscape and the culture and the history and the way we're moving forward from that history and progressing is beautiful.
So beautiful.
I think that something that makes Mississippi beautiful is the history of it. I feel like there's a lot of history that gets overlooked in the in Mississippi because there is a lot of negative history, but I think that there's also history that we've overcome that has not been acknowledged.
Mississippi beautiful.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
I am Mississippi beautiful.
We are Mississippi beautiful.
I know we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The more that we believe that we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The more that we can see that we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The moment we believe that we're beautiful, we're beautiful. The moment we believe we will be free to be. Thank you, State of Mississippi. Thank you, Mississippi Public Broadcasting, for allowing us to celebrate Mississippi Beautiful Day today. Everyone, every May 10th is Mississippi Beautiful Day. But please know that every single day you are Mississippi Beautiful. Take the time out today to lift someone else. If you'd like for me to come out to your community to sing Mississippi Beautiful, of course, I'd love to do so. You can find me on PamConfer.com. Again, that's PamConfer.com. Have a great day, everyone.